Hey guys, Limit Fisherman here, and this is the real me here. This is the day after I've worked a long day at work. What I'm coming to you guys today, I'm actually in the carport with my boat here, as you can see there. Um, what I wanted to talk to you today about is something that's been on my mind. I'm doing this stuff with this new .com site. It's going to be coming out here within the next 2 to 4 weeks. Once we get all the videos filled up, it's going to be peakperformancefishing.com. And I'm probably going to be coming to this channel and asking people for input, videos they want to see, tips, techniques, whatever you guys got in mind. But this video specifically is going to be kids. We're going to be doing a kids corner, and it doesn't even have to be a kids corner. We're probably going to make it, and we're probably going to do another one just for people that are just starting out fishing. You know, there's people that are 30 years old that are just starting fishing, and they need a start. They need to know what to use. They need some input from people that have been I've been studying it like a college course for the last 10 to 14 years. Yeah, probably 10 to 12 years. So if I had studied more in high school, I probably would have done better. But it's all, college. I take college serious. But anyway, the Kids Corner deal, I'm wanting to get some input from you guys, so I'm going to label this really something good to catch people's eyes that are, kids or adults that have kids and they want to get them into fishing. I want to know what you guys want to see in tips. For example, do you want to know how to take a fish off the hook, a bass off the hook? Do you go fishing and oftentimes catch a bass, and if he's gut hooked, you don't know how to take him off right, and you're afraid you're going to kill him or something, you don't know what to do? Or as far as the techniques and stuff, that's going to be probably more for different videos, but this is going to be very basic stuff. Like I said, what rod to pick, because if you're a younger guy, you don't want to go out there slinging a 7.5-foot flipping stick that, guys that are 6 foot 3 inches, adult males, you don't want to be swinging that around. It's just too much for you, and things like that. You don't know how to use a bait caster. There's nothing wrong with it, trust me. Push button reel, spinning reels catch just as many fish. Maybe not push button because it's hard to get those longer casts, though you can catch fish. I started out using them myself. Actually got really good at a bait caster first. Before I think, caught my first fish on a spinning reel, probably. Like, seriously. Because I got so big into the tournament stuff. But, like I said, any questions you guys have, you kids, young teenagers, I'm 20, and any of you that have a question about, what rod to use, how to take a fish off the hook, those are just some baseline things that I have. Also, if you go fishing and you have a bass jumping all over the place and you don't know how to grab the fish to keep them calm, or maybe you get scared. There's a lot of kids, I was the same way too when I first started fishing. You're scared to touch a fish. They're jumping all over the place, and you don't know how to grab them to keep them calm, so that you're not going to get hooked by their little fins. Maybe you're afraid they're going to bite you, which they're not going to. And stuff like that. So those are the kind of stuff I want to hear. Please, before you leave a like, before you leave this video, I'm going to keep it short, sweet, and simple so it grabs your attention and keeps it. You can drop a comment. That's all I care about in this. I want to know what you guys have in store, what you think. Anything, even anything. It could be something extremely simple, whatever is on your mind. If you're just starting out fishing, or you've been fishing for a little while, but there's something, you're a kid, you're under the age of, I'd say 15 and under, even that's a teenager, but you're still a kid, so, leave a comment, let me know, and we're going to be doing some more of these. I'm going to be coming to my channel and asking people to give me some input, because these videos, they're going to be from Kids Corner type stuff. I might do a little pan fishing stuff for them just because they kind of need it. I don't do the pan fishing stuff at all, but I'm probably going to help them out on that. And the bass fishing stuff, it's going to go from how to take a fish off the hook to the right ways to fish a plastic worm, to rig a plastic worm, the right hooks to get, all the way up to the really advanced stuff and for those tournament fishermen that are looking to get a little bit better. Learning those skills, mastering those techniques, seeing someone else, use those techniques so that you can then use them for yourself, because I'm a very visual type person, and the way I learn is watching someone else do it. So I used to watch fishing shows. That's a lot of how I learned how to cast. I mean, I spent hours, I'm talking countless hours for years, out in the yard, after school, during the weekends, casting and practicing. But it all started by watching the guys on the Bassmaster series, and that was the only real outlet at the time. But now there's so many outlets for that. You can go on YouTube. I wasn't big into YouTube until, really, I wasn't big into it until another year or two ago. So there's a lot of outlets. Major League Fishing, all the FLW, so much is televised. Collegiate fishing, even high school fishing is getting televised. It's getting known. You know, the YouTube scene's incredible with all the different nice cameras, the GoPros and stuff now. There's no reason you can't learn some fishing. So, keep this short. Drop a comment, anything that's on your mind. I'm trying to think of some things. You know, maybe I think if you go to a pond and you don't know where to start, you go to a small pond where you can see from one end to the other, but you know there's some fish in there, and you want to know what bank should I stop on. You know, maybe I could do something like that. Just some things I got in my mind. It's hard for me to do that because it's been a while since, you know, I was in that state of mind, because I've been so focused the last 5 to 7 years tournament-wise and just challenging myself to developing and mastering and, you know, practicing and techniquing all those different techniques and stuff, and you know, so it's a totally different level, and I'm having to kind of grind back. So please drop a comment before you do anything. I don't care about likes. Just please, if you've made it this far, 6 minutes, drop a comment. Let me know you either appreciate the video, you're looking forward to it, or if you are a youngster or you know someone that's a youngster, ask them, hey, you know, what would you like to know? What would you like to learn? What are you having trouble with? What could you use some advice on, some tips? You could just simply see someone doing it. If you're a visual learner like me, it's going to help you a lot. Just simply seeing someone doing it. Even if you kind of know it, but you're not sure if you're doing it the right way, you know, you want to see someone else doing it that has been successful, or that is good, that is a pro staff guy, or is an expert, you know. You want to see him do it, because then you know you're doing something right. So if you've made it almost 7 minutes in this video, do it for me. I'm out. This has been Limit Fisherman. If you're new to the channel, I'm going to have an update video I'm going to be working on Monday. I'm going to get that out to you guys. And I'm also going to have another Tackle Warehouse order video for you guys that are real big into that. So if you stop by, sub it up if you're new, and leave those comments, man. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.